This is good. I actually have a menu now. Things can be more interesting. No. Careful, phone. It's sorting itself out. Maybe I should have ranked up the FPS a little bit more. Maybe. How does it look like on the phone? Oh, that should be fine. Well, it looks good on my phone, so some form of success. Thank God for that. I can actually play the game! Hooray! Let's test the settings before I don't want dumb blur. Can I have higher? Yeah, ultra that be. Yes. We want the dankest of quality. Oh no. Okay. I am forever going to be scared of the main menu. Let's go normal. Sure. Ah, progression. What I prefer.
Why stay earthbound when prosperity awaits you in the stars? Come to Halcyon, the only colony on the edge of the frontier, owned and operated by corporations. A trip of 10 short years will feel like mere minutes, thanks to the comfort and safety of your very own hibernation chamber. You'll wake up in a perfect society designed to maximize your productivity with guaranteed full employment. With only a minor term of service, you will become the master of your own destiny when you go out of this world to the Halcyon colony.
There we go. Pardon me.
Hundreds of thousands of colonists left adrift out here forever, just to keep from damaging the board's bottom line. Disgraceful.
Cool. And also is stupidly loud on my headset. Ha. Okay. There's my cursor. That's lovely. Ah, yes, points. We do love that aspect, don't we? guns and dodging. Wait, what's intelligence got to do with long guns? Science. Perception is also that of the same of dexterity. Okay. I can lie, imitate, persuade. Well, persuading can get me away with a lot of things. Engineering, Wait, does that mean stuff can break? It's a sci-fi game, so do they throw you weaponry off the bat? Or like other Obsidian games, do they just throw you melee first? Interesting. Let's have higher intelligence. I want a decent amount of charms, because if it's like their other games, charm is what you would kind of need, more or less. Oh, but carrying would be grand. Let's do that, shall we? I can only have 2 points? Oh, that's kind of bullshit. Fine. Let's have... Wait, what do I do?
You could have been a goalie for a tossball team.
No. What dialogue?
You could probably talk your way out of a landing ticket.
Yeah, that's what we prefer. Inspiration or determine.
We'll put those marksmanship scores to good use.
Yeah, that'll be needed. None. Altitude. You mean like my background situation or something? Technician. Bureaucrat. Cashier, subgrade, non-supervisionary. No. Farmer, good observative, janitor, tossball, medical, safety inspector, scientist assistant, subsource chief. Where is the bounty hunter choice? I want to be a bounty hunter. I want to be the good Jesus Boba Fett. Yes. I'll just look at the bonuses actually. It's more Inspiration. Way. My character gets hungry? Oh, that's some balls. Okay. But persuading can go a long way. But then, eating wise. If I let that last longer, or is hunger not a thing and it's just the effects of food? Because I haven't put anything in engineering either. Yeah, let's go for that.
You poor thing. Made to listen to that dreadful music all day.
I have to press E, not allowed to click. Ha! Whee! Where's my cursor gone? What's the difference? No. Yeah, why not? Oops, I hit my mic. My apologies. Yeah, there we go. Let's not have red, thank you. Wow, you can have a weird choice of eyes. What the fuck? I would like... Oh, they were the eyes I wanted. Okay, hold on. There we go. That's a tad nicer in a way. Yeah. Pardon me. No, no, no. Yeah, that's nice. That's dope. That works. Now for the hair. Can I have cool Space Brigade hair? That's cool, but no. 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 There's no mohawk. Why is there no oh, that, no, I sped it past. Never mind. Yeah. Yeah, not a bounty hunter unless you have a mohawk. Nah. Nah. That works. Why not? No. Oh damn, there's some styled ones. Shit, yeah. I have those. Facial hair. Aww, they don't have fancy names like they used to. That's just category based. Kind of. No. Ah, it looks more bounty hunter like. Oh, the mic picks up every click. Oh, my bad. Let's just have it black. I don't want features. Dirt, scar, age. None. Maybe a tiny bit of aging. Yeah. Shit, his name. I didn't think of his name. Oh, this dude's name. What should it be? Let's go boring, shall we, and just have Ace. Maybe? Yeah, why not? No, I don't see nothing wrong. Pretty cool to me.
Looks to be your lucky day, my friend. Not likely, bootlickers.
Oh no!
Initiate skip jump.
You got hit by a magical bullet. All this for my character. Aww. What a nice old man. Like Primal, give welcoming punch.
Ah, there you are. Wondering what's going on, eh? A bit of bad news there, I'm afraid. Your colony ship was inexplicably knocked out of skip space and forced to complete its journey at sublight speeds. This means that you and every other colonist on the Hope have been in suspended animation for 70 years, give or take. Normally, reviving someone after so long leads to some quite horrifying results. It's called explosive cell death, but it's really more of a liquefaction. Something wrong? Oh, yes, well, not to worry. I've pumped your body full of a special concoction I devised to keep you from dying so horrifically. Hopefully at all, but I guess we'll see, yes? Unfortunately, I used the last of my chemical supplies saving you. I know it's a lot to ask, but I must have your help securing more if we're to save the rest of your fellow colonists. I'd see it done myself, of course, but the board has a sizable bounty on my head. Now, my ship is inoperative, but I've managed to hire a smuggler to help you out. He'll be... Oh, I see we're in position. Good luck!
Okay, thanks. Oh, I can't wait to start playing.
Can you hear me? Is this thing working? Ah, there you are. Now, where were we? Oh, yes, the smuggler. His name is Hawthorne, and he should be waiting for you at the landing site. He's to be your chauffeur, so to speak. Not to worry. I'm told he's a specialist. Dashing gunslinger, one-of-a-kind ship, that sort of thing. You'll like him, I'm sure. I've also outfitted you with a simple wireless monitor, so I can track your progress. I'll check in with you as soon as you land. Good luck.
That's nice.
All the colonists are counting on you.
I'm not skipping anything. Even though I do want to play very badly.
Ah, you've landed. Good. Hawthorne should be close by. What in law's name? Is that him? Oh, that idiot. I told him to plant the beacon and move away, not stand there holding it. Oh well, no sense in letting his ship go to waste. Hawthorne won't mind you taking his ship. Better you than the board, huh? Not sure I trusted the fellow. Might have gone after the bounty on my head. Shame about the whole squashing thing.
Okay, hot bath, you get out.
Nasty way to go.
Inventory should be the basic eye, yes. Whee! Interesting. No, I do not like the controls. Okay, I do now. For some reason at the beginning it felt hella ugly and stiff. Yay! Ah! Look at him. He's a sprat. Interesting. So I can teabag. Nice. F to what? Don't know what that was, but I have wasted it. Hello, dead person. I will yoink whatever that is. Ah. They are bad things. Ah, yes. You don't see nothing! Only your imagination! Weird thing. Money.
Easy now. You've been frozen for a while. There's bound to be unforeseen side effects.
Hello, little fella. Aww. They're cute and weird and wish I had one. Interesting. Is that only a back step? Oh, side step too. Sweet. I wasn't expecting to hurt myself, but that should be fine. Hello, undead person.
Hey, you. Come here.
No. They're explosives. Do you have a weapon hidden in one of these craters?
You've tried the best now. Now try the rest. Spacer's choice. Oh, wow, that stings.
What are you on about? Sit still, I'll patch you up. No. No, I don't think I will.
We were out on patrol. I saw a marauder camp up in the hills. Thought I could take him. Then my gun misfired. Right through my side. I mean, what are the odds of that, right? Just barely scraped by with my life. Crawled in here and blocked off the exit with those canisters.
There's a thing called safety. Maybe you should keep it on when you put it beside you, you stupid knob. You're hiding in a cave, you blocked off the exit, you're as good as dead. Oh, well, that's nice of him. I'm not saying that, though. What are you doing out here? What was the Marauders? Yeah,
Investigating an illegally grounded ship. All spacecraft must arrive and depart from authorized landing pads. That's board law, that is. Some hull had grounded their spacecraft out in the open. That's a real good way to attract marauders. See those canisters by the entrance? Marauders come sniffing around in here, and I can take them all out with a single shot.
And yourself.
Not bad, huh?
Yes!
Yeah, okay.
Yeah!
Feels like you know your way around the
See?
game.
I told you!
Extra ammo.
Persuading is
Not counting
very
the
much
bullets
needed.
inside. All Spacer's Choice weapons are now 30% less likely to malfunction. You've tried the best, now try the rest. Spacer's Choice. Yes, nailed it that time.
Nailed it that time. You've also damaged yourself like a moron. But okay.
You hit your head or something? You're in Emerald Vale. We're a Spacer's Choice community. Edgewater's a little ways down. Prettiest place in the Vale. Be sure to stop by a provisioner's for a can of our famous salt tuna.
Sounds boring. Bye! Thank you for your gun! Can I kill you now? that's an option. My bad. Ooh, XP. An enemy killed. He was an enemy? Oh, good thing I killed him then. Thank you for your stuff. Sorry for actually murdering you. Wasn't, surprisingly, wasn't actually intended. Give me your stuff. Poor guy. Oh well. 109 birds. That's a bit too generous, don't you think? Yoink, 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 yoink. I cannot take mushrooms, therefore I am disappointed. How dark can this game get? Is there like a flashlight I can hold? Actually made me jump a little. I didn't expect T to be that. X, no, Z, Z, V, B, N, M, no. Q, no. Tab, no. Any of the numbers, no. Noted that it doesn't work. Yes.
Damn it, my ears! Oh, what just happened? Can you hear me? What in the hell? This...
Hold on. Tactical time duration. Ah! They took that from Red Dead Redemption. I'm kidding. Oops, missed. Hey, come to me, make it easier. Oh, I nearly need to do some shooting. Yoink, yoink, yoink. Thank you, come again. Jumping feels weird, but I will yoink everything. Ooh, what? Oh, interesting. Ooh. Ooh, I have a knife now. That's also a melee button? Oh, I'm glad that's a thing. Aww. Oh, that sucks. I know it's sci-fi and all, but I missed the actual lock picking. Unless that's actually in the game later on, then I'll be happy. So far, that sucks. My wheel doesn't change. My weaponry. That's weird. Welcome to the weapon management. Oh, okay. I have a shiny sword. What is that? Like a magic thing, or do I just? No, it's literally just a melee. Now I question. Oh my god. Okay, I'm taking that pop guard off. That is more hassle than I want right now. Sorry about the noises. Here we go. Ah, that's a tad better. Now I've noticed that my voice, without the pop guard, it hits the mic a lot stronger. That is fine. Yes, I know. That Cosmo, what does that look like? Oh, that's pretty dope. But that Cosmo, and I'm assuming, yeah, there's condition that exists. God damn it. No! Why? Why does it have to have condition stuff? This looks dumb. But I'd rather wear that and flog the thing that has more money to it. I see. Interesting. But like me, I'm an idiot and don't pay attention to that. Just guns and melee and stuff. Oh, how nice. Brilliant. I wonder. Will I be able to assassinate him? Is it like Assassin's Creed where I'm in the... It is! I can be here and there'll be none the wiser. Oh. I do not... Oh. Where is he at? Interesting.
I'll find you. Someone hiding?
Die, nerd! Oh, crap. That did not go to plan. Oh, I'll take your mask. Oh, I'll take your gun too. I wasn't expecting to be smacked. But that is fine. Pardon me. Oh, that was no good. Look, I look exactly like one of them. Whee! It's a shame. Wearing all that outfit doesn't mean I can blend in, sadly. Well, I'm assuming I can't blend in like that. Because that would be a bit easy. A perfect ship. Not touched at all. Landed perfectly.
Hey! Get over here before you get yourself killed!
Do I shoot
Is this
you?
some kind of threat? Are you insane?
No.
Don't know where you came
Maybe.
from, stranger, but you best keep your head down. There's marauders hereabouts, and worse, landing violators. Gall on that
What?
rung leech. Landing in the Vale without using an official Spacer's Choice landing pad. I'd slap him with a fine if it weren't for all these marauders shambling about.
Yes. I've also killed one of your people back there, but that's just fine, because you won't know. Let it go!
Really? How is he?
Totally fine. No. Oh, that'll give me XP, but I doubt it.
I knew we weren't gonna get through this job without some bodies piling up. Just you watch. I'll cross these marauders off with a swift, cost-efficient fury that's made Spacer's Choice the most trusted brand in personal defense.
You're the most default face I've ever seen.
Need a couple of winks to catch my breath. Stretch my legs, son.
Yes.
Well, sometimes. Management's real good at cost-benefit analysis.
Hooray!
But, seeing as I'm the acting manager in this situation,
Is
you
it?
know what? You're right. It's time we cross those marauders off, find whoever owns that ship, and file a full report. Then it's gonna be fucking laminated.
Here we go.
Calm down. What are you doing? Oh, they're actually ballsy enough to... Oh. Oh. Ow, 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 ow. Hold up, hold up, hold up. I know, I didn't mean to shoot your dick, I'm sorry. Ha! Everyone died. Ow, ow, ow! Ta-da! Tab. You. I know what leveling up means. Please. I want higher dialogue. Let's smack that to the 30s. Let's do that. Yeah. Ooh, interesting. I'd rather do health. Because knowing me, I will be dumb enough to get hurt a lot more. Wait, the health slowly regens? I'm going to use one anyway. Right, now can I loot your friends? Thanks. So much for these guys just succeeding. I don't know. Thanks for the ammo though. Such nice guys, huh? I want that outfit. Yay! Yay! I can finally not look like a complete fag. Yay! Because that outfit, even though it's a controller armor, it doesn't look it. It looks more like bounty hunter-esque. But that's just my opinion. Where did her corpse go? Yoink. Surely she didn't press on that far. Ah, she had the good stuff. Ew. Freaky. Oh, an armor part. Thank you for the shovel. Okay. Where did she snuff it? Where can this body be? I thought she made it more closer. Did she not? No, that's one of the people that came to me. It would be nice if they could highlight the corpses for me to make it easier. Ah well. No biggie. I'm sure I could find better loot anyway.
Please be informed that this vessel contains no valuable plunder.
Welcome aboard the unrelatable. What? Is that meant to be funny?
Marauder, please be informed that ignoring me is dangerous for your health.
How about I'm gonna loot the crap out of you?
All doors are on security lockdown. Nice try, Marauder. Marauder, please be informed the ship has no crew for you to murder.
That's funny. She gonna repeat?
Smile for my surveillance device, Marauder. I am tracking your every move.
Smile! Yoink! Yoink! I can't yoink them. Why can't I yoink them? Oh. And nothing there. Oh, I have to actually do it.
Marauder, please be informed that the engine room contains nothing of value. Marauder, please be informed this ship does not possess a working power regulator for you to steal.
I thought I had one.
Please be advised that using the respecification machine will...
Oh shit. I cut her off. Would you like to spend 5,000 bits to refund all your skills? No.
make you a better person.
Wow. Don't hurt me.
Intruders are not authorized to access the Unreliable's amenities, including the cargo hold's workbench.
Ah. Yoink! You say I can't, but you're letting me. This doesn't make sense. Why? Why does a shotgun do less damage than a pistol? I don't... Okay. It's not going to stop me from using it anyway. Oh, because the condition's real trash. That makes sense. Okay.
Unauthorized access of spacefaring vessels is a crime. Please submit yourself to the authorities.
That's hilarious. Time to hack you.
Hello, Marauder.
Oh.
I am Ada, the autonomous digital astrogator of this vessel.
That's
Please
nice.
be informed that I am authorized to use violent retribution against unwanted solicitors. Please return any misappropriated equipment and exit this vessel in an orderly fashion. Failure to do so will result in your immediate destruction.
Yeah.
Gesture procedures initiated. Disengaging airlock.
Them eyes!
All
Scary.
in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You are still here. My deception protocols have failed. I have been programmed to express disappointment.
Ha!
This vessel is the registered property of Captain Alex Hawthorne. I am incapable of accepting orders from anyone other than Captain Alex Hawthorne.
Well...
I deduce from the tone of your voice that Captain Hawthorne failed to meet you at the designated location. I understand. I will require some time to process this information. Thank you for your patience and for your honesty. I am programmed to take orders exclusively from Captain Hawthorne. If I accept your orders, then you must be Captain Hawthorne. Do you understand?
Excuse me?
Well done, Captain Hawthorne. I see your powers of deductive reasoning remain intact. Unfortunately, our engine is currently inoperable. Our main drive suffered a critical power failure, and we were forced to make an emergency landing. The main drive's power regulator has been irreparably damaged and must be replaced. Astutely observed. However, the probability of locating a power regulator within a worker settlement falls within acceptable parameters of certainty. High-capacity power regulators are sometimes employed in the electrical networks of worker settlements. I have taken the liberty of printing you a new Captain's Identity cartridge. Please try not to lose it this time. This cartridge identifies you, Alex Hawthorne, as the registered proprietor and captain of the Unreliable. Do you understand?
The Unreliable.
Best of luck in your search for a power regulator. Try to stay alive this time.
What? I do not like this ship. Hey. Ernest. What you doing? Just going to throw this on. Okay. Just gonna switch this out and don't mind me. Just
Hey, take it easy with that thing.
It's pretty much broke.
I'll be with you, friend. I'm Ernie from the Spacer's Choice Department of Human Resources. Town sent me hereabouts to check on the guards. Now, seems to me...
They're dead.
And correct me if I'm wrong here, but seems to me they're all dead. Mind telling me what happened here?
Ah, yes. While on patrol. I don't like your tone, Ernie. Okay.
Altercation, you say? Shame as that goes.
No, I like his
Spacer's
voice.
Choice policy strictly prohibits dying during work hours. Guess I'd better get to cleaning up. Can't just leave company property scattered about, bleeding out on the dirt.
Yes. Yes, Ernie. Well done, Ernie. Top man, Ernie. Let's turn my mic a bit down so I'm not smacking the red bar. Probably be preferred. Ah. I could use the gear. No sense in letting it go to suit well or waste.
No can do, friend. That armor's Spacer's Choice property. Bodies, too. Living or otherwise. Company policy, you see. You don't want to amble on over to Edgewater at your earliest convenience. Constable's office might have work for someone with your, let's just say, aggressive disposition. Oh, and be sure to stop by the Edgewater Provisioner for a can of salt tuna. It's not the best choice. It's Spacer's Choice.
Sounds like you're a main character and killing you would not be an option. What are you, killer? No. Maybe you could spot me where the body is. She had a rifle and I couldn't see it. She died somewhere. Pain in the butt, I'd say. Okay, off I go over here, I guess. Whee! Boing, boing. I'm so happy there's no stamina bar, as far as I can see. What's over here? Oh, hey. No. Thank you for your light ammo, kind sir. Don't mind me. Oh my goodness. Look at him. He's questionably creepy. Aww. I killed the little guys. Oh, heavy ammo. I don't. My heavy weapon is kind of trash. But thanks. Yoink. I am going to quickly rearrange where my chat is. Yeah, that's a tad better. There we go. Here's a repair. Well, that is 77, so that's dandy for a long run. That, however, is pretty much destroyed. Ooh, 100%. Handy. Ooh. Unless I find myself a stupidly strong weapon, I am stuck with this crap. It feels kind of weird. It feels like they suited me up well quite quickly. Unless stupidly overpowered armor is to come towards me, then that's a waste. Can I not holster my weapon? Pretty. I'm never allowed to holster my weaponry? That's weird. Also grave. Hey, people. What are these things? What are the drills?
Whoa, hey, where'd you come from?
Oh, hey, buddy. Hey, Salus.
Don't go ambling out in those hills. That's marauder territory, friend.
But I like killing. Ah.
Your pod? What are you on about? You take a bruise to the cranium? Ain't safe out here. You'd best head into town. Avail yourself of Edgewater's high walls. And low prices.
Low prices. Sounds like, sir, you're full of shit. But that is fine. Now I've got to figure out where's my phone. There we go.
Pleased to make your acquaintanceship. I'd shake your hand, but I've been hauling corpses. You don't want none of that on you.
With a
Name's
mining
Silas,
helmet.
Junior in humor for the town of Edgewater. We're all part of the Spacer's Choice family.
Are you now? Well, that sucks. Who do I talk about?
Definitely not the junior in humor, that's for sure. If you've got business inquiries, you should stop by Reed Thompson's office. He's up in the tower above the cannery. Head into town, follow the road. Look, you obviously ain't a worker. What's your racket? You a smuggler? A freelancer?
I do what I want.
Edgewater is a company town, board-owned and operated. That includes the cemetery. None of us own our grave sites. We rent them from the company. Renting means money. Money means paperwork. Paperwork means signatures. Some of our families become a mite delinquent in paying their dues, you see?
Ah, you don't say. I'm not doing that.
Company policy. If it was up to me, I'd put the whole town 10 feet under, free of charge.
I ain't collecting your shit.
Quotas, mostly. Got a backlog of graves to fill. Bodies won't bury themselves, you know?
In time, they do disintegrate into their bones. No, I ain't helping you, corpse dude. Hello, thing.
I could really go for some salt tuna.
I could really shoot your face, but I won't. Oh, look at you! You're fancy.
I could really go for some salt tuna.
Nice dialogue choices. Yes. Ah! Oh, futuristic sci-fi, and you still got the wooden ass coffins. Feels very spacey. Huh. Nice fake ass windows. Unopenable doors. Anyone alive? Early retirement. Oh, that's nice. I am not doing work for any of you things because I'm allowed to steal. Oh, that choice is quite. Good old terminals. And the same sound effects. That's nice. No. I'm a bounty hunter, not a thief. I wonder if I can do bounty hunter stuff. Can I open any door? No. See, they got the bounty hunter-esque music.
Keep your distance, friend. Sick house is no place for a traveler. Spacer's choice takes care of its own.
I can cater myself.
I appreciate the company and all, but you really ought to leave. You don't want to be seen around me. Because I'm sick. You don't want to associate with people in the sick house. We're not worth your time. I'm in about as much trouble as I can be. No reason you ought to be tarnished by association. People are gonna talk.
And I'm a guy that kills,
I don't know which company you work for, but if it's Spacer's choice, boss can still write you up for fraternizing with an incompetent worker. Maybe you don't know this, but there's a real simple reason you don't talk to the plagued. You don't want what we've got.
Smart.
It's not the plague you gotta worry about catching. It's my attitude. Company always tells us weak spirits lead to weak bodies.
Huh.
If I didn't want to fall sick with plague, maybe I should have worked harder. Maybe I should have taken more pride in my work.
That makes no sense.
I really wish you wouldn't say those sorts of things. I told you once already. People could be listening. I'm feeling a touch faint. If you don't mind, I'd like to be alone for a spell.
Yes. I'll leave you be, but your judgment, no. Oh, guys. No. Hey, it's a bot that I can yoink stuff from. That doesn't count as stealing. Thanks. Oh. You're dead. And you're dead. But that counts as stealing still. I'm not dead. That's cool.
And stay down, miscreant! Who was that?
You're the one that fired!
Waste of company ammo!
Chill the fuck out. Ah, it counts as stealing. I don't want to steal. For this round, anyway. come on. Don't associate with the sick. Aw, why do you have cool stuff? Even that stealing.
I just earned a fine bonus. What was that? Waste of company ammo.
Then stop! You stupid nutter! Those poor little animals. Ooh, hide. They haven't done anything wrong other than make cute noises. Poor sprats. Now they're just bodies all over the floor. Hey! Aww. Hey, dude.
Please don't touch anything. Your hands are probably crawling with germs.
Lamau.
Physical hygiene recapitulates moral hygiene. Cleanliness is next to lawfulness.
Then why are you here? You stupid moron. Intimidate? Probably not.
So everyone says, until someone forgets to cough into their elbow, and then we're all dying of plague. I'm Conrad. You will report to me if your hair fails to meet Spacer's Choice aesthetic standards. You will also report to me in the event of your death, whereupon I will clean and prepare your remains for interment.
How could I come up to you if I'm dead, you moron?
A ship? Dear me. You seem to have lost the ability to distinguish between reality and fantasy. This is what happens when you let your imagination run wild. I don't approve of fantasizing. It's a dreadful habit, corrosive to the mental faculties. You ought to let the vicar take a look inside your head.
How about you go screw yourself? No. You are very questionable, sir. Whoa! Shh. Can I get away with it? I want his helmet. Don't mind me. Ah, you have too much good stuff. I must leave. Where should I actually go? Over there. But I want to check every place. What is this place? Cantina. Spacer's Choice. Ah. Seems inviting. Oh, General Saw. Hello! Right.
It's not the best choice, it's Spacer's Choice. And before you ask, I'm all out of deluxe salt tuna. All I've got is gourmet.
Cool, because I'm not a sad guard from your company.
Music to my ears.
Of course it is. I want to sell. God damn it. Wow. There's probably some decent crafting, but to be honest, I'd rather not. Give me that money. I have 137,000. Not enough to buy absolutely any of it, kind of. Weaponry. What are you flogging? Look at that. Look at the money you have to have for that. It's nuts. A revolver. How intriguing, but no. I can get an assault rifle. Yay! I could have had some decent armor too. Nah, it's fine. I now have an assault rifle. I can be a threat now. Oh, it only takes heavy magazine. Oh, no. That sucks.
Work your jaw on some Spacer's Chaw.
How about... No.
Music to my ears.
Lies. Would I ever use such a thing? Not really, but... how much is your ammo, sir? You're heavy. Okay. Well, I wouldn't say it's the best outcome, but... Oh, crap. Interesting. So, if I wear a piece of armor that I have stolen, will people go nuts and come after me? No?
Not today at the cannery.
Don't go knocking your work. At least we've got work.
Good for you. Congratulations.
Huh? Carry on. Hmm? Alright. I don't have time for this.
Okay.
Staying long?
No.
Spacer's Choice takes care of its own. I don't get a lot of visitors.
I wonder why. That's a barber shop up in there. And you're the helmet, but... Let's...
You think Corporate's ever gonna visit?
I'm not holding out hope.
Who?
Staying long?
We don't get a lot of visitors.
Nice load of choices of dialogue, my friend. It's a church, I think.
Hey there, Mary. Don't see you round here too often.
Oh, I just came to talk to the vicar is all. None of us are above confessionals.
What have you got to confess? You ain't
Going to pretend I can't close that door. I'm going to... Ooh! Oh, I can't ride them. But I can get on them. Interesting. Very interesting.
Got my sights on you.
And I have my sights on you. I've stolen a hat, and I've now got a rifle. I can kill you quite easily, but I won't. Because I'd rather not start a fight with a town. How they call themselves a company. Hello.
You're safer inside the walls.
That's a lie. I can just go wherever I please, huh? I have found a place. Hooray. Oh, you look cool.
Carry on.
Okay. Ooh, buttons. Interesting. That's a cool helmet. So many doors, so little time. Hello.
You're safer inside the walls.
Stop lying! God damn it, I want to steal. The Fallout Boy in my mind is telling me to yoink. Ooh. I can take that without it casting as stealing. What? Straight up outfit. What am I currently wearing actually? 4. That has 10. Now I look better. Look at that. That's it. You saw nothing. Hello. Ooh.
You the new worker?
No.
Whatever. Make it quick, Tenderfoot. I'm busy.
Beg your pardon?
Foreman Granger. Mind those words don't come out of your mouth unless preceded by yes or right away or thank you.
I don't have a gun. So... yeah, that's what I thought. What's that? Oh, that's just mean. I wish I didn't saw that. I like the cute little sprats. In the elevator I go, unless this door has something interesting. Nope. And push.
Hey, Holcomb, I'm playing this aggressive. The grease monkey, Argo.
I'm sorry, Mr. Thompson, sir.
You're all dead.
You asked why it's taking so long to fix. The answer's technical.
Don't apologize. Just try using small words for me.
Huh?
The cans bust open in the oven because she's set to cook saltuna, which isn't what we've got. Mr. Thompson, I think there's someone here to see you.
Focus, Miss Holcomb. You and I are still talking.
Wow.
Let's start over. Walk me through the process. Show me where it's going awry.
Well, sure. It's mostly on account of what we're feeding into the mechanism.
It puts food in cans. We have food, we have cans. Why won't it work like we need?
She's expecting saltuna of a certain size. We're filling the cans with, well, not fish.
Nice place.
Seems we've got a guest. Really now, Parvati, I do wish you'd spoken up. I do apologize. I was given no forewarning of your arrival, or I might have welcomed you at the gates myself.
Lies! Are you Reed? I was told I should talk to you.
I'm Reed Thompson, Outpost Administrator. I cannot help but notice you are not in uniform.
Because I am not part of your crappy company.
Yes, so it dawns on me. Seems I allowed my excitement to run away with my wits. Been a few seasons since we've had a visitor pass through.
Yeah, ain't that funny, huh?
Only regulator we got is hooked up to the town transformer. Mr. Thompson ain't liable to be keen on dismantling it.
I beg your pardon. I am most emphatically not keen on any such thing. I can't let you have our power regulator. But I happen to know of another one. And I happen to know exactly how you may retrieve it without frying yourself in the process. Oh, yes. Saw someone put his hands on a regulator while the power was running. His legs were still twitching when we buried him.
Ah.
There's a power regulator in the old botanical lab. It's mostly abandoned, so all that power is being squandered. Go down to the geothermal plant. Reroute power from the botanical district over to us. Once their power's shut down, you can have their regulator and be along on your way.
Sounds like a terrible plan. I'll just take yours. When you say mostly abandoned, what do you mean?
I was not entirely sure how to tell you this. The botanical labs are not legally inhabited, but there are people who live there.
I never would have guessed.
I am not trying to pull one over on you, friend. You were bound to run into them sooner or later. The people living in the botanical labs, they're deserters, former workers. I need them back at their posts. I need them to come home.
But what if I kill them?
Good law, no, I don't want you killing anyone, least of all them. My hope is that by cutting off their power, you will convince those deserters to come back to town.
I
Before
charge
you go to
by
the plant,
the head.
I want you to stop by the botanical lab. Speak to their leader, Adelaide. Tell her the power's about to go, and that it's time her band of deserters came back to town.
Yeah, but I'm assuming they're like renegade people, that you're shady in the background because you know, you're given such a strong outcome of it.
Adelaide's older than the other deserters. She's dignified, kindly. From what I understand, her camp looks to her for leadership. That reason was me. I asked too much and pushed too hard. But I am ready to make amends if they are willing to return to the fold. We belong to one community, the Spacer's Choice family. If we dissolve into factions, then we will all perish separately. Adelaide will understand that.
I don't want to make a promise because I might change my mind later on. Fine.
My dad told me all about the plant. Taught me all he knew. I could come in useful. I mean, if that's all right with you, Mr. Thompson. Sir.
I like your goggles.
I hesitate to part ways with Miss Holcomb, but I cannot deny that she is talented and may prove useful to you. You will need an administrative passcode in order to enter the plant. I am trusting you with mine, and trusting Miss Holcomb to guide you if you'd like.
And what makes you think I'm going to give it back?
Great! I got my wrenches and diagnosticators and hairpins and engine tape, so I'm all set.
Well, I am glad to hear that. Best of luck to you, and thank you again for your help. It is a lot to ask of a stranger, I know.
Yes, that was one of the choices I could have said, but I didn't because it sounded dumb. Companions! AKA extra inventory, AKA body shields. Yeah. Oh, I know everything about a companion.
We better clear out of Mr. Thompson's office before we talk.
Okay. You're probably gonna talk me out of doing it.
Got my sights on you.
You don't even sound like a human.
Don't make me report you to Mr. Thompson.
Well, he's right there, and I also have a gun, so you watch yourself, sir. Before you get wrecked. Oh, you teleport, that's nice. Saves me caring.
We better clear out of Mr. Thompson's office before we talk.
We're in the elevator, nerd.
We better clear out of Mr. Thompson's... Hey, mister, can we talk? Sorry. You got a sec?
Sure! Where the fuck?
Sorry. You just want to get out of here. And you likely don't want to tag along like me. It's just...
Not really.
Mr. Thompson has his own view on matters, on account of it's his job and what all, but that's not the only side of the tale.
Oh! Pray tell the obvious. This is about the deserters, so what's the other side of it?
To Mr. Thompson, a person's a gear. It does its job quiet-like. If it squeaks or stutters, it gets replaced. The deserters are decent folk. I knew some of them before they left.
Right, so they're probably mental, with weaponry, flinging about, going nuts. Or they're more powerful than you are, maybe.
Life's hard here.
It's
especially
dumb.
for them that don't fit in so well. We're one big Spacer's Choice family, but every family's got the one the rest whisper about. Mr. Thompson's aiming to take away their power. They'll have no lights to see, nor heat to cook. They'll be at the mercy of marauders, or worse. I think you should talk to the town's vicar about it. Max, his name is. Thanks, mister. I just think when you gotta make a decision that'll hurt somebody, it's best to think on the right and wrong of it. That's what my dad used to say anyways.
Well, sadly, I'm technically wanting to make my character a bounty hunter. So, doing this is kind of dumb. But I guess I can't complain too much. I did, however, stole a whole outfit, so I guess I can't complain too heavily. Get off me. Ah! Where do I go? Get out from this point. Aha! You would be dead by now. To the church. That's not the... Yes, that is the church.
I've always felt weird in here.
Vicar Rick.
Clean.
Yes, what is it? You're an outsider.
Yes.
Fantastic. Vicar Maximilian de Soto at your service. Or Vicar Max, if you're the sort who prefers brevity. And Ms. Holcomb as well. How rare to see you out. And with a complete stranger. Curious.
Just tagging along with the DeSoto. Don't mind me.
I so rarely get new people to talk to. Name your poison, anything at all. Spiritual counseling, this season's tossball predictions, the quickest way out of town.
But what? I thought you would talk to him.
You wanted to speak to me, Ms. Holcomb? Every time I've tried to engage you in conversation, you look at the floor, answer in single words, and slink away. I can't imagine what would be so grave as to drive her to my mission. What has Mr. Thompson asked you to do? Depriving them of safety from the marauders and wildlife. I can see why that troubles you. Miss Holcomb has a soft heart. Always has, if you believe the talk.
Yes, sir.
Assuming your goal is to save as many as possible, then you should bring everyone together. Send the power to Edgewater and convince the deserters to return to the fold.
But... Aww.
Not if things are left to stand as they are. If you don't mind a bit of unsolicited advice, be cautious on your way to the geothermal plant. It is not as safe as you might assume.
You don't say.
One of the reasons I transferred here was to fulfill my duty in hunting down banned heretical texts. I happen to know such a book is, as we speak, tainting a collector's library in Emerald Vale. However, the collector's residence lies outside the town's walls. My retrieval efforts have been thwarted by marauders who have overrun the property. Should you fare better than me, I'd pay a handsome sum for the book.
Are you serious?
It's a handwritten journal. A faded blue cover with the name M. Bakonu handwritten in the lower corner. I'll mark where I saw it on your map. Assuming you're serious?
Hey, it's money.
Thank you. If you retrieve it, you can always find me here.
Thanks, guy. Vicar, dude. Hello, gunless.
Yeah, huh?
Can I...
That's on account of how I never met her.
I guess my thing didn't work.
It's hard to miss what you never knew. I don't ponder it over much. She was in another division of the Spacer's Choice family. She worked in the Vale a few months, sorting the cannery computers. Her contract said any kids she had, expected or not, belonged to her office from the time of conception. So when I was born, I got sent here.
Cool.
Well, I don't know about normal. Dad said she worked under some kind of special contract. It's sensible. Dad just fixed machines. She did some kind of crazy math, high-level stuff. Better to raise me on his time than hers.
Well done. I'm just gonna pretend you're a companion that is disposable in fighting situations. But that's just me. I am getting confused with my buttons. What do they do?
I'm going.
Oh!
Be right there.
She's gonna come to me. Okay.
I'm sorry. I'll just be a minute.
You had a minute. Next one comes out of your pay.
Ease off the threats, friend. I'm going.
Boss's orders. We all got quotas to make.
Wow. This feels stupidly strict. Oh, come on, you. Yeah. Where's the book? Just go to point A to point B. Teleportation. Ugh, pardon me. Oh, I have to go around. Oh, man. Ooh, it doesn't count as stealing. Give me your shit. Yoink. 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 Oh, that's weird. And cool. Oh look, cargo stuff. Oops. Wow, look, it's layered like Futurama's place would be right there. That'd be cool. As a mod, mind you. This is kind of fun. To be honest, it doesn't feel like a top-notch game, but yeah, it has its ups and downs. That's a lot of death pods. You're locked, huh? This seems like an old town that's abandoned. What you do is that.
Incoming!
Ow. Well, that was kind of bullshit. It appears heavy ammo is more BS than I thought. Hey, that's cool. Ah. I like your helmet. That was an explosive, so that probably could have made it a little bit quicker. Thank you for your weaponry, sir. Much appreciated. Interesting. Oops.
Can't get past that armor.
That's all my ammo, you arse. Oh, okay, you can't die. Sweet. That makes things a lot easier now. Ooh, plasma rifle. Yoink. Wait, what? Why is it red? I do not understand, but I will prompt you onto my hotbar. Because why not, right? Because my shotgun is in heavily need of repairs. Why are you red? Is that a bad thing? Interesting. Yoink. It's fun if I don't fail. Excusez-moi. Alright.
Easy.
I got a ring! Get married. Probably not an actual thing. But hey, I can dream. That's a bit of headpiece. 10, 4, 4, 4, 9, okay. Oh, that's a fancy-esque helmet. Looks cooler on my character than it did. It's pretty neat. Modifications, huh? Interesting. Oh, I can add more skills, huh? Sweet. Let's add more range, shall we? Yeah, why not? Shooting. Ta-da. Dankeschön. So that's lockpick level based, huh? Next level I'll focus on that, shall I? Yoink. Oh, nice. Yoink. Your armor and that sucks, but it is good for flogging. Oh, what do I want to do now? Where'd you go? I was certain I killed a body. Oh, there it is. Look, he's all over the place. No, because that is not where I need to go. Why is there an armor icon? Is that a bad thing? Kind of. Smacky. Nice. The way this is going, it feels like I should have had it on hard.
Move along, stranger. We don't want any trouble. I don't know you. Whatever you're looking for, it ain't here. Move along.
Oh, no.
Armed strangers wandering into my camp for one. Some of my camp wandering out for another. You want to try standing outside in the heat, keeping your sights open for the next marauder raid? No, I'm sorry. That was unworthy of me. Lady named Zoe went missing some nights ago. Just up and vanished without a trace. Now I'm pacing around wondering if marauders got to her.
That's likely.
It's not like Zoe to go wandering. Figured she might be out scavenging, but that ain't exactly her talent. Can't imagine where she's gone. Vale's a wide place. She could be anywhere. Appreciate it. Honest. Over in the hothouse, tending crop.
Well, that was easy. Thought I had to go gun blazing. Ah! So she
Oh gosh, it's so pretty.
If you're hungry, there's meat turning on the spit outside. If you're bearing illness, find a place to lay your head down and I'll fetch you a poultice. Whatever your troubles with Edgewater, leave them at the gates and be welcomed here. Any questions, dear? I have been called that, among other things. Green Thumb, grandmother, the strange old lady who keeps flowers. But yes, Adelaide will do just fine.
Excuse me, Miss McDevitt? Sorry, it's just... You got such pretty trees in here.
Why, thank you. You're Robert's girl, aren't you? I remember when you were but a sprout. Thomas speaks of you often. Are you staying long? You should try some of my tobaccorn tea. I brew it in an old spittoon, but it's been cleaned.
Only peach for me.
Reed Thompson, you here on behalf of that cold-eyed reptile? Let's hear it. What's Reed's idea of peace, then?
Yeah, put it like that. I wasn't really listening.
I can't say I blame you. Reed is positively soporific. Like everything else that comes out of Edgewater, that peace offering is canned. I and my own are living just fine out here by ourselves. He would do such a thing. The question is, why would you agree to his plans? Cannery's got a regulator. You want ship parts, you ought to rip them out of the cannery's guts and leave us be. If you're going down to the plant, you should divert power away from Edgewater and toward our end of the grid. Think about it. You'd be liberating an entire town from a lifetime of service to that odious cannery. Seems the sort of thing a hero would do.
But I'm a bounty hunter.
I trust you will listen to your conscience.
Kill. Okay, fine. Yeah, fancy things. Damn. I need some rapid fire pistol or something. Look at the ammo I have, it's stupid. Ah, it's cost of stealing here. I'll have to go around. The chicken! You could tell it's an NPC because you can talk to it.
Oh, that's Thomas. He used to follow me around before he left the cannery.
No, he's a deserter. Deserter? Deserter. Thomas. Hey, Thomas.
Oh, didn't see you there. I was just occupying myself with a little engineering. Whoa, Miss Parvati. Hey, you're, what, how are you? Hi. Hello.
What?
Are you, Are things safe out here? How are you keeping?
Great, just great. I've been trying to keep stuff running, just like you. Only I'm not so... Wait, they didn't kick you out, did they?
Oh gosh, no, I'm just along with this fella here.
Are you from town? I mean, you don't exactly look like you're from town.
God damn it.
Never heard it phrased in such a way before. I guess we're all trying to get our ships off the ground, ain't we? Sorry, I just wasn't sure if you were from town or if you were one of us. Something's been chewing at me, you see. Fact is, I've been, well, lying. To everybody here. Camp thinks I'm a mechanical genius, but I couldn't fix a busted chair.
Moron.
I'll take all the help I can get. I set my mind to learning the craft of the engineer, you see. I want to make something of myself. You ever heard of the Young Spacer's Guide to Mechanical Engineering?
No.
Comes in a set of 3. If I had my hands on one of those data pads, I could teach myself the ins and outs.
Those are good. My dad kept a copy with him when he was working in the cannery.
I know the old community center kept a copy. Should find another one back in town. If you could find me even one of those pads, I'd be greatly obliged.
No, that's not how this game works. You have to have all of them. Today's your lucky day, Thomas. I've got one in my... That's
No
just what
kidding.
you wanted.
Really?
Did I?
Well, which one? Ain't that just ironical? If I'd worked a little longer back at the cannery, I might have found this myself. I appreciate you going through all that trouble. In fact, I put aside something special, on the off chance that somebody'd search out those data pads for me.
Hey! He gave me money.
Sure, I'd be glad to take them off your hands.
Ah, he wants to be, less useless. What a nice guy. Modify. Impact the hammer. What the fuck? What is my strongest gun right now? This thing. Nope. What about this thing? No. What about this thing? No. This thing? No. This thing? No. This thing? No, but it looks dope. This thing? No. Wait, what the fuck did that look like? Oh, that's kind of cool. This thing? No. This thing? No. This thing? Yes. Oh, I need weapon parts to consider doing it stupidly well. Okay. So I can't repair everything, huh? I can break down stuff. Interesting. Oh, and I get parts out of it. Handy. That's a bit better, right? I have 25 now. That should mean I'll be able to repair the shotgun. Yay. No, I'm good. Ammo wise. Nah, could be doing better. That's fine. Didn't even notice that. What are you doing, woman?
I always wanted to poke around in here.
That's explosives.
The control room should be off to the right. I hope we're doing the right thing.
don't say. Up I go, up and at 'em. Yoink. Oh, hatchet! Don't mind if I do. Hello, any person alive? No? Good. Makes it easier upon me to steal stuff. Damn. Damn. Thank you. Wrong button.
Unexpected noise.
No shit. Oh no, what a poor guy, has no head. Interesting story, fam. Now, if you just give me a shit ton of heavy, that would be grand. Any hidden stuff? Yes, there is. Hello, guy that sadly died in the corner. Ah. Peekaboo! We have come to kill you. Beep-bop, beep-bop, boop-bop. Oh, no one's here. Hacky, hacky. I did a thing. Now what?
3 switches. That'll be easy enough.
Are you sure about that? Hey, the thing I shot down. Oh, I had nothing. Stuff. Handy.
Here we go! Processing data.
Everyone all right? Woohoo!
I have noticed aiming with this one, this specific weapon.
Got it. Heads down.
Shut up. It's quite delayed.
Halt. Investigate.
Whoa! These energy guns are my new favorite. It's insane. It's like a better version of a shotgun. Dankeschön. Stuff.
No, 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 just leave me alone.
I Okay, we'll come back to you later. Interesting. Oh, stuff. Ah. Another dead guy with an upgrade. Sweet. Interesting. Sadly, they fight back for some reason, which is sad. Because I like them. Thank you for the loot stuff, I guess. Aww.
There's two more. What'll happen to Miss McDevitt's folk if we send power to the Vale?
Go away, Phantom!
I don't know. Just been doing the mission, really.
You're not real. You're not real.
Shut up. That guy is a nut job.
Mind the steam. You're liable to get scalded.
That's why the smart option is to go under the pipe.
Unexpected.
Incoming!
Down.
Everyone all right?
Nice. Oh, even better. Hey. I like the hatchet. It's cool looking. Nah, actually, it's better if I flog it. Ooh, grenade launcher. Intrigue. I have more repair stuff if I flog it. Oh, that's a light machine gun, that's an SMG. Ah, there is a difference. Oh, I can modify it. I'll have that modified. With this one. Ah, that's cooler. They both use the same ammo, huh? Oh, okay. pistol. I like the weapon outcome I have right now, actually. Don't need the pistol, don't need the swords. I'll keep them. Why can I modify these things I do not own? Interesting. Yeah, let's repel all that, get that over and done with. Oh, interesting. So I have my salt. That's my electric, my energy. Oh, the sights are the same. That's boring. Test the submachine gun.
Want to go? If we send the power to Miss McDevitt, what happens to the veil?
That is nuts power. Why is it taking so long? That took longer than I wanted. Oh well, move on down with now. Maybe I should use this one a lot more often. Try to focus not to have a panic in my hand.
That's the last. I'm not sure what the ride is. Alls I know is the decision's fun.
I don't know, I've just been doing the same thing over and over. Oh, I've been here, I'm gonna go the other way. Ooh, thingy. She was growing pretty trees, so therefore she was doing the right thing.
You took one down!
Don't you praise me on shooting a little thing. That was an armor piece, excuse me. Oh, but mine's 16. Get good. God damn it. I could flog it, but to be honest, scrapping it so I can repair my stuff for the future is probably better off.
Once we do this, there's no going back. Hey, mister? Look, I know you want your power regulator and all, but I just gotta ask you. Do you understand what you're about to do? I don't think you should cut off Edgewater's power. I think it would be cruel. I'm sorry. That just sort of came out all at once. Edgewater's hurting. We've been losing workers year after year, and corporate hardly ever sends replacements. There's barely enough Saltuna to fill our bellies anymore. But the town's got some good people in it. Decent, hard-working folk just living their lives the only way they know how. They don't deserve to be punished.
Reed tells me Edgewater's going to die without workers on power. The deserters are community.
Sorry, I didn't mean to babble on like that. I felt like I had to say something.
I see your point, therefore I shall not care.
Really? I mean, wow. Thanks. No one's ever told me those words in that order.
Oh god. That's a waste of bullets. Yoink. Wait, what? Part status. I've forgotten the point of that. Hold on. Shite. Do my skills. I'm not evading. Let's just shove it all in hacking. So I can do stuff a hell of a lot more easier. I can carry more, interesting. Yes. My opinion would to walk faster. Good idea. Workers are abandoning the town of Edgewater. Reed Thompson, Edgewater's ministry, wants to force these deserters to return to the town, shutting off their power. Divert power from the plant. Read messages. Refuse to return to Edgewater. Head to the blah blah blah. okay. So divert it not to the Edgewater. Okay. Redirect power to. Oops. I did a thing.
I can't stop thinking on Edgewater, Captain. I'm glad the deserters are gonna be alright now they got power, but what about the town? All those people.
I couldn't really care.
He's just interested in fixing stuff. He always used to follow me around, asking me to explain what I was doing. Like a puppy, kinda.
Ha!
I'm just glad he's alive. That he's okay. I mean, when Mr. Thompson said he was fired, we all expected the worst. If he wants to learn about engineering, we should help him get those data pads he wants. I'd like to do that for him.
Ah, you like him too. That's nice. Alright, yeah, I have to go the other way around. Do-do-do. Nice meeting you guys. Time to teleport. I still can't believe to play this game I had to reset my whole PC. I love this energy weapon. It is, how you say, stupidly decent. Like, I don't even need to pull any tricks or anything. I literally can just hold it and just go. It's awesome. Oops. That's okay, you'll heal. For some reason.
Here we go!
No, 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 no.
Nice one! We're pretty good at this.
Thank you for the primal stuff. Pardon me. Alright. Let's carry on, shall we? Hello, crappy company. I have destroyed your power source. How are you doing? I'm here to yoink your thingy for my chippy. and desert this place, because fuck that face. That is creepy. And I simply refuse. Oh, hello, hello, hello! Oh no. Hey, Reed.
You want to know what gets my bile churning? Edgewater has suffered a cavalcade of disasters. Plague, marauders, desertion. Then you wandered in town. And I was so damn sure our luck was starting to turn. I never knew how right I was. Just answer one question for me. Why'd you do it? That power regulator is company property. Whatever you were hoping to find down here, I advise you to turn around and leave. I have got guards posted with orders to fire on you.
I don't even know if I have intimidation.
All right, easy.
Oh, I do.
Let's not do anything we'll regret. I'll order my guards to stand down.
Pussy.
Take what you came for and then leave us be.
Good. You made a good choice of not dying. Oh, good guy.
Stand down, all of you. We're done here.
What a smart guy. He's smart. I would have killed him otherwise. Yeah, why not? Combat ability dialogue. That's nice. The fuck's that? Ah. They have that. Goody goody. See? Good choice. Good choice. You made a good choice today. Oh, it's only a few of you. I could actually wipe you out easy. Thank you. You now have no power whatsoever in your town. You're welcome. Thank you for doing business.
Maybe Adelaide was right to leave.
Desertion is a criminal offense, punishable by hard labor. Got my hands full at the moment. Make it quick, please.
That was fun.
Let's end this quick. Good one. Got 'em all.
Sweet. Right. Ah, my ship. Ah, da 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 da. Look at that. It's huge. Da 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 da.
Is this your ship? Oh my stars, she is just so handsome. Does she have a name yet? What's her drive model? Oh, gosh. Listen to me babbling. When I was in Edgewater, I dreamed of flying on a real ship, working on a real engine, belonging to a proper crew. Edgewater won't last another season without power, but that don't change the fact that I'm indentured to Spacer's Choice. Company expects me back at my post.
No.
I have imagined it, but until you came along, I never thought I had the choice.
Lol.
I want to ask you something, and you can say no. But can I come with you?
No!
I can tend to your engine. I know my G-valves from my catalyzers, and I can keep your ship singing. And if you ever need a pair of eyes watching your back, I can do that too. What do you think?
How could you say no?
Yes! I mean, thanks. You won't regret this, mister. Captain. I can call you Captain now. I got a captain.
No. Just. No. Don't I shove it in the ship first? Where is it? I know where it is. Doo-doo-doo. It's over here. Ba-ba. Pa! Ta-da! It sings again.
Yeah, huh? You mean about the mission being too clean? I know, but Vickers says the universe is a machine, that it runs by law. Real machines have gunked up oil, scratches, and worn bits. You can tell they've seen handling, been used by folk. The machine Vickers sees is one ain't never been run. It's not for people to live in. It's something on a museum shelf, under glass.
Hold on. Oop, that's better.
Fixing the universe is a job for somebody way better than the likes of me.
Alrighty. Whee. I can do stuff here. Like destroy shit. Destruction. Can I upgrade stuff? No. thing for that. Sweet. It's my grenade launcher that I haven't been in a mood to do anything about. Ah, not the shotgun. That's fine. Compare. Because if I am correct, my headpiece is a 16. So default wise, it is better. Oops, wrong button. Okay. Ah!
Captain, I have detected that the town of Edgewater is now without power. I appreciate you doing your part to hasten their demise. What can I do for you, Captain? All systems are operating within acceptable parameters. I am prepared to bring the unreliable into low-altitude orbit. This should prove an adequate test of our flight capabilities.
Yay! We are no longer on a shitty planet. Or how I like to pronounce it, the tutorial.
A communication request from Dr. Phineas Wells.
Ah, there you are. Hale and hearty and captain of your own ship. I see you're putting the unreliable to good use. Shame about her former captain. Horrible way to die. How are you feeling, by the way? I lost track of you in that cave back there. Experiencing any, unnatural drippage? Perfectly normal side effect of thawing, I assure you. Oh, that, yes, that's probably permanent. I wouldn't worry about it, though. I'm sure you're fine. What you saw in Emerald Vale is happening all across the colony. Food shortages, lack of supplies, and basic necessities. We're dying. The chairman, the minister, and all their lackeys on the board are to blame. The Hope has some of the brightest minds Earth ever sent us. If we can revive the Hope's colonists, they can help us undo the board's mistakes. They can help us set things right. You need to get to Stellar Bay on Monarch. I have contacts there. They'll help me, help us, find the chemicals to revive your fellow colonists.
Yes.
Gladys Kelly, lovely woman, runs a cozy little black marketing outfit on the Groundbreaker. She can get you a nav key to land on Stellar Bay.
Interesting.
Excellent. I'll send her a wireless. Let her know you're coming. By the way, I gave Captain Hawthorne a disguise apparatus of my own design. Cutting-edge technology, years ahead of its time. I call it the Holographic Shroud. I'm sure it will prove remarkably useful to you. You'll find it in the captain's quarters. Excellent. I'll contact you once you've found a way to get to Stellar Bay. If you have any questions, come see me in my lab. And remember, don't trust the board. They'll try to win you over with promises of wealth and power, but it's a lie. The board's only interested in filling their own pockets. If we don't put a stop to them, they're going to run this colony to the ground.
Transmission ended. If you are ready to depart, please select a destination on your navigation terminal.
Yes. And that is over there, which I won't just yet. And I just lost a couple frames, which is lovely. And up I go.
Make yourself at home, Captain.
A shroud projects a disguise on you and your companion that gives you access to restricted areas. Interesting. I'm too lazy to read.
Just to warn you, we may have a bedbug infestation. I am investigating non-toxic extermination measures. Non-toxic to you, I mean.
What's the point in sleeping? Is that like a time skip? It is. So. Hey, buddy. He's called Sam. He's weird. Let's pretend he doesn't exist. Oh, book. Okay. So I'm assuming the pictures that are left are like an old crew situation. Oh, that one has a good window. They all have good windows. Interesting. Fancy and small sofas. That's nice. No? Whoa, that's how this plays. That's weird.
We've arrived at the groundbreaker.
Cool.
Can we talk?
Ugh.
Hey, Captain. I heard that Groundbreaker's got a real good engineer. A lady named Junlei Tennyson. If I had to fix a station this big, I'd be spending all my time trying to figure out what needs doing now and what can wait. I was thinking that maybe I ought to meet her. If you got time to swing us by, I mean. I don't got much experience fixing actual spaceships. I bet you a can of Borston beans she could teach me all manner of stuff.
Yeah, sure.
Thanks, Captain. I'll be sure to make it worth your time. Did you want to talk about something else?
Nope. Yeah, it's time for her to move along. Yeah. Where's she gonna move to, moron? She's on a spaceship. She's my only teammate. Apparently I can have a crew, a bigger crew. Interesting. Yeah, now all I need is a musician and a medic.
Just checking your ship's manifest. Standard procedure. Welcome to Groundbreaker, by the by. Don't mind the heat. Got a few days before it reaches critical. I'm sure Miss Chief Tennyson will get it sorted before then.
Yes.
Hey, Captain. I'm in space. I never thought I'd be able to say that.
Okay.
That's not the point. This halfwit just knocked out one of my workers.
Yeah, with a tossball stick. I heard you the first time. There weren't any witnesses.
No witnesses? He's not even denying it.
Jackass had it coming.
Shut it, Felix. You're not making this any better.
You get cute with me again, you little back bay brat, I will toss you out an airlock.
This is the Groundbreaker, not Byzantium. You ain't the law here. I am. Now move along.
I don't have time for this. Need a treat.
Going for a stroll around the docking base? Sure was. Got a knack for upsetting the board and the Mardettes all at once. Between you and me, I was hoping they'd come to fisticuffs. I had this foreman, right? Guy never liked me, always trying to get a rise out of me. But I keep my chin up, right? Be the bigger man, I tell myself. He's a Spacer's chosen man, though. So when the Chosen beat my Rangers the other night, my foreman comes swaggering up with his head full of boasting. Exactly. I was only doing what any self-respecting Rangers fan would have done. Look, this was a long time coming. Guy thinks he can push me around because he's some sky-high foreman, and I'm just a back bay's dock worker. Well, former dock worker. Guess I just tendered my resignation.
Lamau.
Enjoy my freedom. Scrounged together enough bits for a 0G. Other than that, can't say as I do.
Boring.
Hey, not for nothing. But I saw you wander out of that ship over there by the dock. Wouldn't happen to be yours, would it? Captain of the Unreliable. You're like something out of a serial drama. Hey, I don't want to talk your ears off, guessing you got places to be.
Hey.
Appreciate your time.
No.
Felix Millstone. Pleased to make your acquaintance.
Hey, okay.
See you around, boss.
Hey! But I want you on my
Going for a
team.
stroll around the docking base?
Aww. Fine.
I wonder what that fella did to get the board so wild at him.
I don't know. But he's a good guy.
Customs and inspection, right this way.
Shut up! What's that? I can buy upgrades and stuff. Sell my junk, please. Dankeschön. Sell that, because melee weapons are a waste of my time. Because mind you, you're going to have to repair regardless. Anything decent weaponry rise. Look at that. And it's only 750. Oh, does it not say how many I have in my stock? I got 452 light, because you see light retardedly. However, heavy ammo is a bitch. And he has 50 of the heavy. That looks cool. How much can I snag? It's 300 to get the whole 50. Alright. And I will snag that cannon. Couldn't help myself. How much money do I have left? I have 200. Can I snag more of the heavy? Yes, I can. I'm broke again. Look at that ammo though. That's some dope ass ammo. 244. Oh, but it's electric and it looks like it's gonna be fun. That's just an explosive grenade launcher. Yes, it does a tad more damage, but that's kind of boring. Look at that! Sick. Sick as fuck. Just so threatening. Hello, soldier.
Identification, please.
I am an assassin. My name's Ace. It's my first time here.
Captain Hawthorne, you said. Let me apologize in advance. I'm about to ruin your day. According to your ship's record, you've been flagged by the board. Your ship will be impounded until such a time as they see fit to lift it.
But we've hardly been out of Edgewater long enough to get in trouble.
Now, hold on. This isn't the end of the world. Probably.
Do I have to kill you all?
You'll want to take it up with Udom Bedford, our board representative here on Groundbreaker. His office is located along the starboard wall of the promenade. Shines like a Byzantium commode. Can't miss it.
I could kill you all.
Access to that information is above my pay grade, and I've turned down 3 promotions, so it stays that way. I shouldn't be mentioning it, but what the hell? This here, impounding your ship, it doesn't happen much. The board knows we don't take kindly to their interfering in our operations. If I have to take a guess as to why, you must have riled up someone important. You take the starch out of them, well, you won't hear any complaints from me. Oh, and if you're headed that way, would you mind doing me a favor?
Oh, no.
Wanda Dorset over in sickbay, tell her the shipment's not in yet. It's not coming in anytime soon, and if she'd be so obliged to get off my ass about it.
Bruh, calm down.
Much appreciated. Is there anything else I can help you with?
Die.
Be seeing you.
Okay, bye. Where do I go? Oh, this way.
I picked up this weird signal the other day.
Can I modify stuff? It to be a no, Comrado. Oh, I have one. Yes. Yay! I've made my armor more worth it.
Day, it was coming from Monarch.
Here we go again. No one lives on Monarch. It's a wasteland. You are hearing things.
No.
This is Halcyon News. We interrupt your regularly scheduled advertisement for the following story. The board would like to remind spacers and other travelers that passage to Monarch is restricted.
I don't care about your rabble.
Rizzo's Mock Apple Cider. A hard cider for a hard life.
Okay. Oh. Shitty brands. Come in, this person.
Can we rent an upstairs room?
No.
Bless my heart. A stranger come knocking on a poor old woman's door.
I didn't really knock.
You here for a particular reason? Or did the neighbors tell you how good my sugar cookies are?
That's funny.
Made without a single natural ingredient or an oven. Just like store-bought.
Huh?
Those have been the height of illegality since Stellar Bay turned their noses up at the board. You and I could be thrown to the void just for discussing such a transaction. Lucky for us, Groundbreaker's a free port. We're outside of the board's control. For the time being, at least. Now, I only have the one nav key. And they're hard to come by these days. It won't be cheap.
Fight for it.
If you find yourself lacking in the bits, I might have an opportunity you'd be interested in.
Shit! I just bought a bunch of stuff. 10,000 bits, bruh. I only just started the game. Do you expect someone to have that amount of currency off the bat? You crazy woman. You crazy.
Well, I find I'm in need of a ship captain with a little moral flexibility.
Fuck.
Might be this could help out the Groundbreaker, as well as earn some bits.
Damn it!
You've got qualms. Do you know Edna over in engineering? Sweet as a pea, that one. On occasion, she'll pass along transmissions I might find interesting. She sent me a recording of a distress signal she'd scraped from the Groundbreaker's comm array. Curious thing is, it came from an outpost called Roseway. And Auntie Cleo abandoned that place years ago.
Huh.
You've got an ear for intrigue and a nose for bits. I like that. Here's a copy of the SOS recording, complete with the coordinates. If you should find a secret worth selling, might be I could find a buyer. Corporate bigwigs will pay top bit for inside information on their competitors. The more we got the corps fighting each other, the less time they got to meddle in our affairs. Don't forget to come find old Gladys when you're done.
Yes.
Anytime, sweetheart. You know where to find me. Here, take a candy with you.
Gee, thanks. I guess, maybe. No. Fucking. God damn it, I keep forgetting. I get another perk. Yachty. Yes.
How do you do? And welcome to the Rest and Go. We used to be the Go and Rest, but folks never knew when to leave. Sorry. Business has been slow. Anything to occupy the time.
Why are all your eyes red? It's lazy.
Didn't quite catch that. You'll have to speak up. Glass ear? Sorry, there's a lot of static on my end. Huh. Now that I heard.
What a dick. Can I steal your money? Oh, save. So much stuff to steal.
This is Halcyon News. We interrupt your regularly scheduled...
Are you listening to me, Emperor?
Don't mind me.
Go back to Byzantium, you gold-plated bastards.
Yeah, no one wants you on Groundbreaker.
I'm just gonna hang in the back and try to...
Ah, yes. Wheeler messaged me you were coming. You must be the captain of the Unreliable, a vessel that used to be helmed by one Alex Hawthorne. And you are not he. Has something happened to my favorite scruffy freelancer? This is terrible. My dear friend, what devilry is this? In whose miserable fever dream am I trapped? Oh, Alex. There were so many arguments we'd yet to have. He was my dearest friend. My only friend. You have his ship, you must know. That picture of us on the promenade, me hugging him, him wincing. I keep a copy beside my bed. Did he? It must have been lost with Alex, then. One more tragedy to top the pile. Tell me, how did he die? Oh, awful business, that. But why? How? No. Best not to ask after the gory details. Right. You're going important places, I'm sure. Big, exciting, important places. There, I've removed the flag from your ship. Yes. I'm terribly sorry for the inconvenience. However, before you go, Alex promised to tell me the location of Phineas Wells. I'm sure you've seen his wanted posters all over the colony. Did Alex tell you where Wells might be? Anything at all? What? All right, I suppose. How might I assuage your fears? Yes, do tell. Amazing! I didn't think those things worked. Mostly people draw funny faces on them. An apprehension of this caliber will be tremendous for my career. I'll send you straight away to my superiors in Byzantium, only... Oh, la. Oh, no. Just a teensy one, the teensiest. Nothing to, lie awake worrying about for nights on end or anything. The thing is, I needed money. A lot of money, quickly, for reasons. I might have pawned my official board seal to Gladys, the black market fence here on the Groundbreaker. I can't authorize the paperwork you'll need to turn Phineas in without it.
To give away something so important to you, there must have been some curious reasons.
I'll thank you not to question my motives, young miss. It was a mistake, and I'd like to put it behind me. It's only temporary, of course. I'd never leave something so important in the hands of someone of such dubious moral character. I was going to buy it back once I raised the capital. So you'll need to get my seal back from her if you want to hand Phineas over to the board.
Ah, scheiße. Bruh.
That's really neither here nor there, don't you think? I've been working on something on the side, all right? Something not entirely, on the level.
Pray tell.
It's a little silly, I'll admit. Silly and completely illegal. I'd be forced into early retirement if the board found out.
No.
I produce bootleg cereals. I can't help myself. Jurisprudence after hours, or All My Colonists, the New Immortals. Romance, tragedy, debt collection. And they're all mine.
That was you? Oh my stars. All my colonists is just... Well, it gave me a story hangover for days, Mr. Udom.
You're a fan? I've never met one in the flesh. I suddenly feel quite naked.
Oh, it's all right, Mr. Udom. I don't judge.
The heart wants what it wants, as they say. And mine yearns for the adoration of the masses. Held at a comfortable distance, of course.
Yes. I could lie, but... No. I should tell them.
Oh no, please don't. Really, please. They could quite literally kill me. The punishment for copyright infringement is death.
Lamau.
I might have pawned my official board seal to Gladys, the black market fancier on the
know.
Groundbreaker. I can't authorize the paperwork you'll need to turn Phineas in without it. It's only temporary, of course. I'd never leave something so important in the hands of someone of such a dubious moral character. I was going to buy it back once I raised the capital.
Nice figuring
So
out how
you'll
to
need to
repeat
get my
yourself.
seal back from her if you want to hand Phineas over to the board.
I know, you said this before.
That's the long and short of it, yes.
God damn it.
Thank you. Oh, thank you so much. I'm certain Gladys can be made, well, can probably be made to see reason.
I don't have money.
I'll be waiting eagerly for your return. Now, is there any way in which I might assist you?
No. Look at them all fancy and all lined up for me to kill them. But at last I will not.
Is it Mr. Wells, the fellow who woke you? How bad could he be?
I do not know. He had weird intentions at one point, I presume. Nonetheless, I am free to do whatever I please. I'm going to pretend I never saw that.
If you're here for this week's magazine club meeting, you're a touch late.
The hell are you on about?
Depends. What are you planning to do with it? See the lights. Taking a show or two at the infamous Bijou. Could be a treat if you like that kind of thing. All right, I'll sell it to you. But it's gonna cost you dear.
Oh, for God's sake.
Anything else, dear?
Why?
Yes, dear. Which offer were you interested in?
None, because I'm not rich.
You could always try your hand at landing in Cascadia if you're interested in dying horribly. Landing pad on Monarch. You don't need a nav key to access it, so it's got that going for it. But it's also kilometers away from Stellar Bay, and the Monarch wilds ain't exactly safe. Pick your poison. Marauders, wild beasts, acid lakes, bottomless sinkholes. If you're looking to die, Cascadia's happy to oblige.
Huh.
Might be best to, yes.
Or maybe.
Suit yourself. I found a handsome ceramic mandapillar at a salvage auction last week.
You are weird. But that is okay. Kind of. Ah, dearie me. I've landed myself a couple of problems.
Halcyon News. We
Sorry about the heat. Chief Tennyson will get the radiators fixed soon. Of course, this heat sure makes a zero-G brew extra refreshing. It's an ale that's good for what ails you. Oh, and it's not the best choice, it's Spacer's choice. Taste the freedom. A lot of slogans to keep track of. Sometimes I forget. Have a look.
No.
I know she's in there, Mfuru. You can't keep me out of there.
Please don't make a scene, Dr. Fenhill.
I am not making a scene.
Medbase for crew only. Sorry, freighters gotta see their ship's sawbones.
What do you think you're doing?
Oops. Oops.
I don't have time for this.
Is that a good thing or a bad thing?
Keep up the good work.
You ever wonder if maybe folks keep doors closed for a reason?
Yeah, I'd rather not risk that. I am going to save, because I have not saved at all. Pardon me. Oh, that's gonna be it. I can't be arsed. It's been fun though.